In this video, we will talk about how tobacco affected the course of war and post-war American and European societies. Tobacco had an impact on the American Revolution, the Civil War, and World Wars I and II. In the years leading up to the American Revolution, the colonists were becoming more involved on the international stage and more interested in the events abroad. Tobacco farmers that participated in the 7 Years' War, including George Washington, were gaining recognition across the globe. The international recognition opened up the stage for colonies to start sharing the issues they had with their British rulers. Multiple restrictions placed on the trade of tobacco led tobacco farmers to be indebted to British merchants, and taxes were levied on the colonists to try and recover the British cost from the 7 Years' War. This taxation led to multiple acts against the British government, ultimately leading to the American Revolution. Tobacco again played a large part, this time in the success of the colonies. They used tobacco as currency in order to pay for the French assistance against Britain. Here in this image, you'll see the French cannons at Yorktown. Tobacco shows up again as a catalyst in the American Civil War. The states that grew tobacco were slave states, and slavery had become a significant issue between the states in the United States. After the end of the Civil War, tobacco companies also included cards with their cigarettes that depicted Civil War generals and a brief history about them. These are shown here in this image. In both World Wars I and II, tobacco had a different effect. The social nature of smoking by this point made it important to the daily life of the soldier. Throughout both wars, cigarettes were passed to friends and enemies alike. This image here shows advertising to ensure the soldiers got their needed tobacco. It was during World War I that the tradition of giving a prisoner a last cigarette prior to his execution was created. This next image shows different images of postcards sent throughout World War I, all depicting the needs of the soldier to have tobacco while they were out at war. After the U.S. entered World War I, General Pershing noted that we needed tobacco to win this war, and that it was indispensable as a daily ration for the soldiers. The U.S. War Department purchased and included cigarettes as part of the soldiers' daily rations. This activity was again repeated during World War II. Here you see an image of the Lucky Strike cigarette brand advertising that the Lucky Strike is going to war. Several other countries, including Russia, also included tobacco as part of the soldiers' daily rations. Tobacco continued to play a crucial role after World War II in Europe. At the close of the war, Germany's economy was a disaster. Tobacco at this time was worth more than Germany's massively inflated currency. Multiple German citizens took to growing small crops in order to ensure they had a way to purchase supplies. This brought back the pre-war tobacco police in order to maintain control over the amount of tobacco that individuals grew.